Hello and welcome to this video. So today I am going to be updating my channel art. I'm not really sure what we call it, but I'm going to be changing up my profile picture and the beginning animation that you see when you first start the video and the animation that you see at the end of the video and also the channel banner. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so first I'm going to be working on this beginning animation thing. And as you can see, the first one is pretty simple, and that's kind of how I want the next one to be. I don't want it to be overcomplicated or like super fancy because, to be honest, I'm not very good at animation. I need to practice it a bit more. But yeah, I did want it to be a bit more interesting than the last one. So for this one, I'm first of all updating the character person because the one that's like now, the chibi now, is not accurate to how I look or the way that I dress at all, really. So yeah, so not too many changes to the overall colors and stuff. The main thing is I'm going to be getting rid of the pointed ears on the character because I used to do that a lot more, where I would draw pointed ears and stuff like that, but like there wasn't really a reason for it. It's not like my character was like an elf or anything. It was just because I like drawing pointed ears. So yeah, and I'm changing the hair up because my hair has gotten longer. And yeah, and also the hands were a thing. Like when I first drew the hands, I made them like a little ball, like they were like an Animal Crossing's character. But that's not, I don't know, I just decided that's not how I want to draw hands in this style. For the background of this, I really wanted it to be like flowery, like a wallpaper kind of looking thing, but I didn't really know how to do that, and instead of searching up how to do that properly, I just drew out the pattern. I didn't want it to be too repetitive, so I made like 4 rows, I think, of flowers, and then after that, I just copy pasted and like flipped them the other way, and yeah. And I lowered the opacity for that because I didn't want them to be taking away too much from the character, because that, and also the title that I'm going to put up later, because that's supposed to be the main thing. And now for the animation, what I have planned out is I'm going to make it so that the head just tilts to the side and the character's eyes close for like a frame or two, and then it goes back. And then the words, I want them to move a little bit, kind of like they're just bouncing around, because that's something I can do. And I'm not going too much out of my comfort zone for this. I'm doing stuff that is reasonable, but yeah, because I don't want it to be too fancy. And also, one of the main problems I had with making this, it wasn't too difficult except for colors were hard. I feel like too, like the background was blending too much in with my skin or the skin of the character. So yeah, that was kind of an issue. I think I kind of fixed it a bit at the end, but yeah. And also the thing with Procreate is like, I really need to get a different animation app, but the thing, it's the easiest, the one that makes the most sense to me is Procreate. And the thing with it is there's not really a way to separate the animation, like to have 2 animations running at once on the same thing, if that makes sense. So I wanted, when the character tilted his head, for that animation to hold so that their head is staying there for a couple frames. So I was just going to duplicate that. But then if I duplicate that, the words aren't going to be moving. So what I had to do is I had to draw out every single frame, or copy paste every single frame and then draw out the words every single frame. So the hold isn't actually like holding that one frame, it's actually like a bunch of frames just over and over again, which I guess like is what people normally would do, maybe. I don't know much about animation, but yeah. So next we have the ending animation. And last time when I had the ending animation, I just made a little sticker of like my character and I made it moving back and forth. But that sticker doesn't really look like how I look now. So for the same reason as the first animation, I am going to be changing it. So for this one, I didn't really feel like, at the time, I didn't really feel like drawing a whole new little sticker or whatever, so I kept it relatively simple. I just took the wallpaper design that I had made for the beginning animation and I put that in the back, and I rewrote the words, and like with my channel name, or like, yeah, with the thank you and my Instagram. And this time it is moving, which I didn't realize the other one actually wasn't moving, but it looks fine. And then I transferred a sticker design that I've been working on, and I just put that as the back because it's a flower and I have flowers all over my channel. So I was like, I think that'll work. And then I just made it moving back and forth. And then because I thought it was a little bit too boring, I added sparkles because sparkles make everything look prettier, and I love drawing sparkles. So I kind of want like these things to just reflect what I like to draw and what I'm like interested in and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really simple, but I think it turned out pretty good. Next, I'm going to work on the profile picture. So I'm actually going to be using a drawing that I did a while back, and it's of this bunny girl, and then I added in a background because I was thinking about making kind of like a business card thing, but I'm still working on that. And I decided to use that, but just kind of fix it up or, you know, update it a little bit. So I just added a bit more shading and just like changed some things that were kind of off about it. So yeah, it's very simple yet again, but before I used to have like my profile picture be venti for the longest time, but I haven't done a recent drawing. Like I haven't done a drawing of venti in a while, so it wouldn't be a very recent picture that I was having on there. So yeah, I think the last drawing I had was like from last year sometime. But yeah, so I'm deciding to change it to something that I can keep for a while that's like my own design thing. So yeah, it's just a bunny girl. And there isn't really a story behind her either. It's just a girl that is a bunny, and she's wearing a dress, and I just wanted to be like really cute. And yeah. Okay, and for the final thing, it is the banner. The one I have now actually isn't too bad, so I might end up keeping it. And the one I'm making now, I actually don't mind it, so I think I might change it to that for a bit and see how I like it. But like I was saying, banners are always a very tricky thing. I see so many different kinds. Like people have pictures of their art on there, or they just have like a picture of like, I don't know, when their posting schedule is or something like that. And I decided to just kind of go for something really simple, just my name and a bit of design in the back, because I don't really know what to do there yet. But yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I end up doing a bit of like, I ended up, before I had this checkered pattern thing, so I decided to add that flower pattern again. And yeah, I add the white in the back behind the words to make it kind of pop out, because words are going to be different color this time, so I wanted to try something new. But yeah, the other one isn't bad, so I'm thinking I might update that one yet, maybe use that one. I'm not sure though. I'm going to use this one for now. And yeah, that's everything that I made for this video. I am also thinking about making one of those avatar thingies eventually that people have, like just their character with different expressions that they put on the screen when they're like talking and stuff, to make it more interesting to watch. I want to do that because it seems really fun. But yeah, it's gonna take a bit. I've been kind of practicing doing some stuff with that, but it's kind of hard to stylize things. That's what I'm noticing, because I never had to do that before. Now I'm like, oh no. But yeah, for the most part, that's everything. Yay me for posting within 1 year and not posting a year after my last video. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But yeah, I hope you like this style of video. I have a couple more ideas yet for things I'm going to do. I'm really excited to do some OC redesign stuff, which is something I've been really into recently. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a video on that. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!